First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Superdome. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then. 26-yard line. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Come on. 60, Warriors, 70. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
18, Pioneer. 19 Tiger. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Buffalo 18, Hawk 18, Rattler 18, Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Bronco 80. Cut 19. 19 Light. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
19 tight. Red Warriors. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Mason Jackson. Touchdown Saints. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Steelers nothing. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Chase Young in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So you can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Steelers.
Now a run on first down. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Pierre Strong on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know it. Feel like a take a party in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. Bang on the make it. So come give me a hug. Give me. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. Bang on the make it. So come give me a hug.
19 Tigers. 19 Tigers. Ready.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 1.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a pickup of
That is a
44
big
yards.
gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10. at
Both
the
pre-snap
24-yard
and
line.
post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this.
On the set.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, come on. Buffalo 18. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 79, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Channing Tindall on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So from the 37, here's second down and 9. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Hold it ready.
He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Caleb on Chaser getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Ready, set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6.
Ready, go.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. 7, 68, now go. Cut 19, cut 18, 5, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Second down, they need 7. They send Sutton in motion. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Saints 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to start on the ground. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 2. 60 bucks. Knocking 18. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Saints going to use their second timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
79. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing now from the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Dragon 60. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go. Ready.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Damari Mathis. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Saints' 37-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Smash. Hey. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this defense up to the task there. A gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
He'll check this down to the running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
The Steelers.
20-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Isaiah Koski on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 13-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now off the boot. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. And Lamont Chason gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short. of the first down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, involved in
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good right guard. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one down the field for Fryermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Next, 60 back to 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's hard. No touchdown, but they are close. It's going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
That's another Steelers first down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Ball in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns?
And he's got another one. Touchdown Steelers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 18, Rattler. 18, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Liking it. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Mason Tipton. Touchdown 6. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
19
and
touch,
inches
19 touch,
at the
Buffalo
35-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, 79 Brook, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 card, hey, smash Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. On the run to the right. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Steeler first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. These running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, 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 ready.
Here's a run going left. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown and put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ready.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now, faking the give. That is down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back